Then one day, TRL came. There was a show on MTV. You remember TRL?
Yes, that was fun.
It was just a music video countdown, and boy, would I wait for that Jennifer Lopez video.
Or what about
too?
Oops, I did it
Britney
again.
Spears. I would masturbate to Britney Spears, Jennifer Lopez, and then, dude, Christina Aguilera, and the dirty music video.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
Can we pull up?
Dirty was fucking.
Can we pull up Britney Spears in the red jumpsuit?
It's one of the great jerk off music videos, my friend. I recommend. You know what I recommend to you is to start off the music videos, Faz. I think it's a good start.
That definitely is good.
I know you don't like porn. Porn is fucked up, but music videos, you know,
no, it's smile.
It's okay, you know. And music
anybody
videos,
can enjoy them.
Exactly.
This was her at her absolute peak.
Yeah,
we're watching Britney right now in the red jumpsuit. This was my youth, dude. I was just coming into my own as a sexual being.
Me too.
I was humping pillows. Jizz was finally starting to come out of the tip of my little wee-wee.
Yeah.
And then Britney stormed onto the scene. I didn't know she was this mentally ill redneck.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she probably grew up not far from Welch, West Virginia.
Seriously. Boy, did her, well, you know, he was a scamming Middle Eastern man, Sam Asghari. He really dropped the ball. I guess one more year staying married to her, he's filed for divorce. He would have gotten $1 million.
Yeah.
But instead, I guess he said that he was afraid for his life because she was playing with knives all day, which I think is the funniest thing ever. Can you imagine like Britney the way she is now? Like, ha ha ha! Oh, this knife is so cool.
Oh my god, dude.
Like she poor girl, man. I mean, that was another big pharma kind of takedown. They took her down because that's what she was addicted to, was heavy pills.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, they almost got Eminem. Eminem said that he got off the oxys by running 8 miles a day on a treadmill. He would just work out like all day. And
how about that, Fez?
That was bro. They tell you got to get off the sugar, bro.
The sugar and homosexuality.
Look at Britney, though.
I get. Britney was like hot, but it's crazy now that there are just. I mean, if you go to your Instagram Explore page, you will see a girl who goes to the University of Florida who's twice as hot. But it's I love it.
Well, yeah, that's what they're saying nowadays. Well, that's just because we have more. What is it like? It's more exposure for these chicks. But yeah, the college girl is the most beautiful girl now, except for maybe the Victoria's Secret like models. You know, in my opinion, they're not even. They don't look like supermodels because these Victoria's Secret still have asses and they still they look like hot Colombian girls or something. But yeah, you're right. This was during her in her heyday. There was no exposure to these college girls in the middle of America, and you know we just got to experience that going to UCLA. You know, there were some.
But I would take these fucking. I mean, UCLA is one thing, but dude, I would take Britney or Christina Aguilera. I mean, Britney can dance, a good entertainer for sure. Christina Aguilera's got pipes.
Oh yeah,
I would so take. Like it is now the era of no talent. Like I'm hot. I'm a fucking Louis C.K. had the best bit about it ever. Just like so what do? I'm a hot chick. Can you elaborate? People want to fuck me. I go to the bar and people want to fuck me. Like that is where we're at these days. And I miss the time when there was a little bit of curation. I miss some gatekeepers. I was watching the Johnny Depp Amber Heard documentary on Netflix, and it was the worst piece of shit. The one entertaining part was when Johnny Depp is pouring himself mega pints of wine and tearing down cabinets and fucking destroying his penthouse in downtown LA. But then they start doing this thing where they're cutting to all these amateur news people on YouTube, all these influencers, and they keep cutting to stock footage of a guy watching the trial on his phone, like, oh, it's the age of social media, it's the age of and it just made me realize, like, it is the age now of a bunch of no-talent fucking jack-offs.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Just, like, taking something that's happening and just commenting on it.
Yeah.
Just like, here's a thing that I'm going to play on my screen, and every now and then I'm going to interject in a way that makes the video more annoying.
Yeah.
Subscribe to my channel and fucking let me read this ad.
Yeah.
And it's the same with Instagram chicks. It's the age of fucking no talent. What happened to putting on a red jumpsuit and fucking dancing around? Now you just show your pussy on a fucking yacht.
Yeah.
You just fucking commentate on some other piece of content that already exists.
Yeah.
I missed the fucking... This was the shittiest Netflix documentary because no professionals fucking made it.
Right.
They just like, we'll fucking cut to some jack-off in his library wearing a Spider-Man mask.
I hope it's a fad, you know? I mean, I don't think that TikTok's going to be around forever, and that's kind of what brought it on. I mean, obviously Instagram, like Summer Rae, for example. I mean, I don't want to say she doesn't have any talent, but I mean, she's
the love of your life. You better not talk shit, dude. How
how
many times have you jacked off to Summer Rae?
Dude, I've jacked off a couple times. The old Summer.
It's really just a product of the way the whole system works. It's like, if you want to go out and make original content, that takes a lot of time and effort. Maybe you can get one video out a week. But if you just want to commentate on other people's content, you could pump out one video a day, and then you're going to get overall more views, and that gets you overall more exposure.
Yeah.
And that's why the system is just rigged against people who actually want to put any sort of effort into their content at all, because the meta is just to post 3 videos a day.
But now also, don't you think
I didn't mean to knock people who do commentary too. Dude, if you're making money, fucking good shit. It was more just this documentary in particular, just how they can, like, they just outsourced all the work to there would be segments of this documentary that were 5 minutes long where they were just cutting to different social media analysis.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened? How about you guys get in some fucking legal professionals and put together a good documentary?
It's a shame, dude. I don't know. I hope it's a fad. You know, I feel like maybe if we really did like a deep dive into the past, like maybe there was a time when there was all this shitty music out there. My dad says that like there were so many disco bands that ended up like you never heard from them again, and the only thing that ended up that's still on the radio or whatever from his disco days were just like certain ones that were really good. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's how it's going to be for this entire generation of people that just comment on shit. And
That's gonna be sad.
I think
for
Fez,
this
I think you're gonna
generation.
rise to the top because well, you're fat. And you're like a buoy in a lake.
All right.
So I'm so sorry, Fez.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry, Fez.
We're going to change your life, dog, because you're going to have sex for the first time, probably at a brothel.
Yeah,
and it's going to be with us.
You're gonna have sex at a brothel.